You got to continually battle. Doesn't matter what the situation is, just keep battling. You just got to continually battle. Doesn't matter what the situation is, just keep battling. You just got to continually battle. Doesn't matter.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe and notification bell so you can.
What's good, y'all? Today we're gonna be talking about Broncos day of training camp, man. It was a wild day, man. A lot of stuff happened today, but this is one of those days where I think is going to build a lot of character within the team. To get started, man, let's go ahead and get into the bag, because this day started off bad for us, but we made up a lot of things throughout the day, man. First and foremost, started off slow. Offense did not get off to a great start, but Russell Wilson, being the great leader that he is, brought the offense together in a huddle, got everybody on the right track, and it seems as though whatever he said in that huddle worked, because after that huddle, the offense started clicking, everything started going well. Cortland Sutton caught a touchdown after that, and before, Patrick Surtain was locking them up, man. And y'all know my saying, man, iron sharpens iron, man. And Patrick Surtain is going up against Cortland Sutton every single day of training camp, and these guys are making each other better players on and clearly off the field as well. Both of these guys are mean competitors. Both of these guys are giving it their all, man. And it's just great to see two great athletes going up against each other in Denver, man, consistently. Another thing that I definitely want to highlight is the fact that we finally got some good news from Josey Jewell. Josey Jewell had a pass breakup on a pass that was attempted to be floated over him, and he jumped up and tapped it away. In the interior, we had DJ Jones come out and perform well, as he always does. We have Bradley Chubb have a pretty nice day as well. And also with the second team, Nick Bonito and Baron Browning came out and had a pretty nice showing today. It was a really good day for the Denver Broncos as a whole. Even though the offense did start off pretty slow, they made it up. They made it up. And this is something we haven't seen in years past. Now, one thing that I definitely want to say about this practice is that I'm glad that it happened. For the past 2 seasons when we had Vic Fangio, our offense always started off slow and we didn't know what it was. So I'm glad that we actually had an instance where Russell Wilson had a chance to really see where this issue is and potentially come up with a solution for it. Nathaniel Hackett as well. This is not championship football. We had Dalton Risner come out in the post-practice press conference and say that's not championship football. And clearly it's not. It's clearly not. It's clearly not. Since we're talking about Dalton Risner and his quotes, let's go ahead and get into that O-line. Those guys came out each and every day. It seems like they're getting some great work in, man. We already know Garrett Bowles is going to be our starting left tackle, but the rest of the other 4 is questionable. Now, you know my opinion. I think Lloyd Cushenberry is going to be that center. I see him building a great rapport with Russell Wilson, and I think he has the most experience out of anybody we could put at that position. Now, the biggest question is right tackle, and at this point in time, it seems as though Cam Fleming is holding down that job. We'll see how everything turns out at the end of this week here. But the other major competition is for right guard, man. I think we might be starting Quinn Miners this season. Who knows? We'll see what preseason holds, but I'll keep you guys updated. And last but certainly not least, Netane Moody might be coming for Dalton Risner's job, but it seems as though Dalton Risner is doing a pretty solid job of keeping his position. Now, that's it for the offensive line. Wide receivers, we had a pretty good day of seeing KJ Hamler finally come back. He talked to the media for the first time in a long time, and he just came out and talked about the dark place that he was in and his frustrations that he was under with his injury and how everything is pretty much better, man. KJ Hamler finally put on the pads. We seen him out there working out. He didn't face any contact today because they're going to ease him back into everything, which I think is very smart for him. And it's just good to see the guy out there, man. It's just great to see him out there. He's been working his tail off, and coming back from an ACL and a hip injury is great to hear that he's still running between 21 miles per hour and 23. The guy has wheels. He's going to be our secret weapon this year. Pick him up in fantasy. All right. Now, the other position battle that I definitely want to talk about, kind of mentioned a little bit earlier, but is our nickel position. Now, our cornerbacks are really good. Really good. Ronald Darby and Patrick Surtain. Champ Bailey reincarnated. It's like, I'm just kidding. But that nickel position is going to be up for grabs, and it's going to be pretty competitive, really. Got Michael Ojemudia, who could come out and be that position, but our offseason pickup, Kawan Williams, he's injured, man. Luckily, it wasn't a terrible injury, and we could see him back second week preseason, maybe the start of the preseason, but he got injured, and these guys are competing for a spot. Well, that's it for today's show. It's your boy Joy Talks. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Check out my next video where I talk about tomorrow's practice. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Please check out the Instagram down below in the comments. Check out the Twitch as well. And if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please feel free to type your comment down below, man. I'll reply back. And as always, you can join the show. Just hit me up. It's free for the public, doesn't cost you anything. It's me, Adroit Talks, Mal Salute.